Welcome back to the RV Rundown. I'm your host Barry, and this is the 2023 CrossRoads Sunset Trail 330 SI. Inside the 330 SI, we have opposing slides. That's the first thing I noticed when I walked through the doors here, making it feel huge and spacious. The barreled ceiling absolutely contributes to that. The fact that they've used nice, light, bright colors also makes this thing feel big. In our living room, we have kind of conversational seating here, where we have theater seating and a nice large sofa, all directly across from our entertainment center, and that features a 30-inch Furrion fireplace down low. Now that fireplace is not just for show, it does put out a fair amount of heat and help offset your propane bill in the wintertime. That's pretty cool. The TV does come out and swivel, so if you wanted to view it at the dining table or get a better view of it from the couch, you do have that as an option. And there's storage up above it in the form of cabinetry. The sofa that's behind me pulls out into a nice bed. It's a tri-fold sofa, so we could easily sleep a couple of guests there. And there's some storage in the form of cabinetry up above. There's no shortage of storage in this unit, and I say that as we walk into the kitchen because it has all sorts of space to prep your food and prepare meals and generally live out of a trailer for long periods of time. We've got solid surface countertops on both our island and here in the slide. Again, just giving you plenty of room to prep whatever meals you may need. Speaking of the island, we have our sink here. It's a huge single basin stainless steel sink, and they've given us these great little covers for it just to extend that prep space. One can act as a cutting board, the other can act as a drying rack. Big high faucet there for getting your pots and pans under it, keeping that easy. We have an 11 cubic foot Furrion refrigerator. This is a 12-volt refrigerator. It cools down super fast, all electric. These are all the rage these days. I was talking about storage, and I really do mean it. This thing has a huge pantry. The other cool thing about this pantry is that it can double as a washer-dryer closet. They've given us our hookups. It's on the back side of the bathroom that we'll take a look at in a second. But we have room to stand up brooms, vacuums, all sorts of different stuff. We could put a trash can in here if you wanted to. I can see this as being multi-purpose, and I love it. It's such a big closet. And again, with something this size is something you kind of want. You need that kind of storage to stay out on trips for long periods of time. Now, while this is designed as kind of a couple or solo traveler's coach, this has a freestanding dinette, so no booth here that's going to convert to another bed. I love the fact that there's no pedestal underneath. It makes it easy for us to slide in and out of it, and it seats 4 with ease. We could also use this as like a desk space. Let's head back down the hall, and as we go by, we'll pass our control panel. We'll come to that. Directly across from the door, there's some nice coat hangers, all just nice touches using up the space wisely. Our bathroom is actually fair-sized for a unit like this. We've got a glass enclosure shower. This opens up, and I gotta tell you, it's quite spacious inside. I'm 6'3", and I fit in here with ease. Now, I've even got the skylight up above me, but I'm not even in it, and that's thanks to that domed ceiling. There's a fan up above to exhaust any of the fumes, smells, or, maybe some extra just ventilation for the heat that you can accumulate in here when taking a hot shower. And plenty of storage. Again, storage is the name of the game. We've got it in here all the way around, and that continues even as we go into our bedroom. Now, the fact that we put this bed on an east-west slide. So this is a king bed on a slide. We don't have that traditional left-right storage closet in the very front. Instead, what we get is the whole front cap is storage, much like you see in a fifth wheel. So we have hanging space that runs the width of the trailer, a nice shelf up top. And then, of course, this has other traditional things, like there's storage up under our bed. And at the foot of our bed, because it's on a slide, we have another set of chest of drawers and the ability to hook up a TV up above. There's a mounting spot up here for whatever mount you may choose, and then we've got our power and our cable out. I'll also make note that because this is a 50 amp service camper, this is equipped with 2 air conditioning units. They're ducted and tied into the ductwork. One's right here in the main bedroom and the other's out in the living room. Let's head up to that control panel. Let's close up the slides and see what this thing looks like at a pit stop. Okay, so I love this control panel because everything's on its own rocker switch, its own button. It's all clearly labeled. It's right here by the door at a nice height. But with all of our slides closed up, there's not a lot of places to go in this camper. I definitely have access to the bathroom as soon as I come through the door. I can get to the bedroom a little bit, but I'm not getting to any of that storage that's in there. So for quick pit stops, great for a bathroom break, but not much else. You're definitely going to have to run a slide if you want to get to anything else on board. Let's open it back up and check out some of the features outside. Outside on the Sunset Trail, we have a lot of great features that we see on other similar travel trailers. For example, we have an LED lit power awning with marine grade speakers here on the patio side. They're Bluetooth, so we can connect to it with our phone and listen to our tunes while we're out here grilling, dining, whatever else we may be doing. Now this is 6-side aluminum construction, and you actually get a little bit of a view of that when we look through the pass-through storage. You can see some of that welded aluminum cage construction exposed in there. This is a super strong unit, and it's lightweight relatively for its size. Out here on the patio side as well, we have the ability to hook up a TV. They've given us power as well as cable and satellite out. Our entry has the Lippert solid step. They have adjustable legs for accommodating uneven ground, but making contact so that it's a stable entry as you go up and down into the camper. They've given us a big grab handle. There's even a cool little spot where we can hook up a leash for a small pet, and it also serves as a bottle opener. As we push towards the back, I'll make note that this sits on 2 sets of the PS1 electric stabilizer jacks. These run up and down at the touch of a button. They extend and retract very, very easily, and they help stabilize the camper. At the rear, we have our spare tire that's mounted on our square tube bumper, a ladder leading up to our fully walkable roof. The power out for our main shore connections is right back here as well. And also, there's a spot where we can bring in cable TV or satellite TV if that's available to us in the park, or if you have a drag out satellite option. In between our 2 slides, we have our sewage dump station down low. So that's going to dump our black tank, our gray tank, all of that's going to happen right there for hooking up. And then right above it, they put in this great little spray port. So if you do have any accidents or need to clean something up, we have the ability to do so. On the back side of that king bed on a slide, they've given us a little bit of storage in the form of an open space. Now this does not go into the main cab. They've closed it off from that. But hey, this really expands on your exterior storage. I like that a lot. And then that brings us back to the front of the camper where we have our pass-through storage once again. Something they've done that's unique here is given us a wet bay where we can lock up all of our water coming into the camper. So it feeds up through the bottom, the city water hooks into the side, and that allows us to close this hatch and lock it, and nobody can tamper with it. At the very front of the trailer, we have a half molded front cap. This is a fiberglass mold with a rock guard down low. This is complete with a battery shutoff switch, some nice propane covers, and of course an electric tongue jack, just making this thing easy to set up, take down off the truck, and hook back up at the end of the day. I love this thing. I think it's a great looking trailer. It feels spacious and comfortable inside. It can accommodate guests if needs be. It's a really great unit for a couple or solo traveler looking to live a little bit more luxuriously than just a small camper might provide. You should see it for yourself in person at Southern RV in McDonough, Georgia. We're right off I-75. You can also visit us online at southernrv.com. If you love this content, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us and it'll keep you informed of all the latest floor plans on the market today. Until next time, guys, happy camping.